Welcome to Colombia! Today I'm going to show you how Colombia is opening up again during or after the corona crisis. Welcome everybody, wonderful people all over the world. I have to put on my sunglasses. It's a wonderful day in Bogotá. We have blue sky. Can you see that? With some nice white clouds. Today is the 5th of September and since 2 days, since the 3rd, restaurants in Bogotá are allowed to open up again, and we have different zones. We have La Candelaria and Chorro. Then there is Santa Fe around Mercado de la Perseverancia. We have Chapinero, a big zone where restaurants are allowed to open up again, and we have Usaquén. So now I'm going to the Chorro, and afterwards I will visit other locations here in Bogotá to see how that works, how they're opening up, and to see what the measures are. And let's see if it's comparable to your country, how they are open up. And I think it's possible to have restauration outside in the free. And let's see what the restaurant workers will tell us. So you can see already here on that side we have tables and chairs outside. Nobody's sitting there at the moment, so let's go and look for some restaurants that are open. So as I found out, Chorro changed quite a bit because they closed the area, so you have just an entrance point, and when you come in they will measure your temperature. I have 35.9. Then you walk some steps and you have to step into a little pool with disinfection liquid, and you have to get some alcohol gel for your hands, and then you actually can get in. And then here you have the Chorro changed quite a lot, which is cool. And as you can see, you can sit on all of those tables and take off actually your face mask while you're sitting. And to be honest, I think the Chorro right now is a much more valuable place than before, because you have a big outdoor coffee and it's great. There are many people, they're drinking, they're chatting, and I think that's a great conversion with this site. So I'm having a coffee and then I will go to the next place and see how they managed to implement all the measures. It's actually very interesting. They're not only using the square but also some side streets, and I'm really impressed how they implemented it, and it's very cozy. So you already see life is getting into the city again. People are sitting outside, they're sitting inside the coffee and the bread shop, the bakery. And if we see that all over Colombia, wow, it will be a good transition. To me, this adds much more value than the site before, when it was packed with young people smoking marijuana and drinking beer on the street. Like this, I like it much more. By the way, my name is Frank, I'm Swiss, and I came to Colombia in 2015, and I run a travel agency here in Bogotá. So if you want to travel to Colombia in future, contact me anyway. And if you like the information on our channel, don't hesitate. Write comments if you have any questions. You will find more information in the description sections, and I'm more than happy to receive your likes because that's very good for the algorithm. So let's go on, check out the next station to see how they implemented all the corona measures. And actually here is another exit, which is good. So the Chorro is not only accessible by one point, but by several points around it. So let's go. So arrived to the Zona T, which is in the Zona Rosa. I hope you can hear me now with the tapaboca on. And what I saw first, it's like so much construction going on. Everywhere the road is closed and they're renovating the surface. And that's quite interesting because I don't know if it's in accordance with the virus and they're doing some measurements for building ways for bikes. So I don't know. So the Zona T is also closed, or it's not closed, but there's a fence around it and there's one entrance. So I will go and line up right now to get in to see. So it's always the same measurement with taking temperature, disinfection, and so on and so on. So you have to keep the distance. People are very consequent and they're using space between each other, which is good. So let's see what we will find inside. It doesn't look as nice as in the Chorro, but we'll see. So now a guy will take the temperature. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? So that was the entrance, 36. And I see there's a competition, another filming crew, but they have much bigger gear than I have. I'm lightweight. So what I see, they also have much more tables than before, which is interesting. Oh, that's a funny thing. I have to show you that. Look at this. This is igloo. This is like for the ones who are super scared. That's funny. So yeah, what I see, all the restaurants, they put tables and chairs outside, and people are flocking to the Zona T in Bogotá, which is great. It's not like super packed right now, but it has more the open air feeling than before, and that's great. I mean, today is a very sunny day, which is cool, so people really can enjoy that, but Bogota sometimes also is really rainy, so I'm not sure if this concept will be very comfortable when it's raining hard, but also people can get into the restaurants. But one question arises, where are they going to store all that stuff? And there was also some debate, which was very interesting. So because of the coronavirus, the mayor, Claudia Lopez, she gave the order to construct many ways for the bicycles. And so here it's going to end. Yeah. So here until the entrance of Wok, which people line up a lot usually because Wok is a great restaurant. And here is the end. So all around Zona T we have the fence. So yeah, Claudia Lopez, she introduced bike roads, and on the Septima, the Carrera 7, they use one line now for bicycles. And people were complaining a lot and said, there's so much traffic and now the bikes are there. But the thing is, I think traffic jam we don't have because there's one missing line. No, because people are not respecting public space And when you come to Colombia and maybe also other Latin American countries, you will see people are parking everywhere. If they want to stop, they stop even on the highway. They don't care about the traffic, about others. And this is like the worst problem in Bogota. People just stop on the side or in the middle or wherever they want. And this is like the cause for a huge traffic jam, because I saw some mathematic models, and it's not just check it on YouTube. You will find some great animation stuff, and you see what happens if a car stops at one point when you have 2 or 3 lines, and it reduces not the traffic by 50% but more, because everybody has to get to another line. And yeah, it's a huge chain reaction. So let's have fun with this debate in the future with bike lines. So this is how Sonate looks. It's great, I like it. So I will get myself a seat somewhere because I'm very thirsty and I want to take off my tapabocas, this one here. So I just arrived to Usaquén. And judging on the cars you see all over parked, this place is packed with people. And interestingly, you know, parking on the street, it's actually prohibited, and it's like the first time I see the police making controls. And what a miracle, all the cars leave. So you see, usually people just use the street as a parking lot because they don't want to spend money, not 5,000 pesos, which is $1. And that is something I see for the first time, that the police is coming and giving tickets. Usually that doesn't happen. This is also one of the sources of the big problems in the traffic, that the police, I never see them giving tickets for bad behavior in traffic or parking wherever. So this is actually something I appreciate. I find very good. This is just improving the traffic situation in Bogota in the future if the police starts to do that. So let's go and see on the main street in Usaquén how that looks. So this is Crabs and Waffles, one of the institutions. I mean, this is still the same, there's nothing very outdoor. So I think the places that have a terrace, they're open, and the ones that don't have a terrace, they're closed. This is how it looks like here right now in Usaquén. But yeah, it's Saturday and people are flocking out. 5 months in quarantine, people just wanna go out. That's how it is. And great sunny day, and Usaquén is great. I like that place. So yeah, I see restaurants are open also without a terrace. People are even lining up, so it's very good that the restaurants can open up again. So let's go down to the main street, and I see the main street looks closed for traffic, because before I think it was open to traffic. So let's check. Yeah, tables outside. So also here in Usaquén, they're reorganizing everything, putting tables outside, which is very good. Closing lines to the traffic and using them for people. The city to the people. That's what we should do. There are not too many tables, not too many chairs, but we go over to the next street and I think I see the same. Yes. So we have a great park here in Usagen, which I give you a short look. This is the park, but here's nothing in terms of restoration. So let's cross the street and see. Yeah, here also tables are outside, and here's an entrance control where they take the temperature. Buenas, ¿cómo están?
36.1.
Gracias. So also here, the new reality, things are opening up, which is great. People are sitting outside, enjoying a very great sunny day. I like those concepts. That's very good. Because before, nobody wanted to sit outside in Bogotá. It was just not something people did. And now, people do. I guess when you have the same climate and same temperature all year round, then you're not like the Europeans. As soon you see some sun, you run and sit outside for coffee in the sun. Buenas, ¿cómo están?
Bien,
Gracias. So here also, I think that can improve. There's much more space for many more tables. And yeah, I'm sure that will be used very soon. So this is how it looks in Usagen. That's it. I'm already at the beginning of the street. There's not much more, as you can see. So that's it. So let's go to the park, and I will have some words about the general situation here in Colombia. Well, those are 3 of the 4 or 5 neighborhoods that are opening up as a test with all the restaurants, and I'm positively surprised. It's great. It seems that the concept works. People are coming, consuming. Today is a wonderful day. Let's see what happens if it rains. And that's the situation. So we've been in quarantine, in a lockup since mid-March. So Colombia was one of the most strict countries in the world, and people are very tired of being locked up. And people want to go out. I just got back from Casanare in the Llanos Orientales. I had to do some work over there, some great videos. So national flights will start again this month with, I think, 5 destinations, also as a test and to see how it works. They're also talking about international flights starting operation again, but there are no details, so I guess they will start. It's a guess. In November we'll see the first international flights. So the country is ready to open up again, to normalize. The political decision makers are also in line with that. They agree that we need to open up again. Still, many topics are unclear. International tourism, how it's going to happen. Do you need a vaccine? Do you need a vaccine passport? Do you need a test? Or do you have to go to quarantine? All those measurements are still unclear. We will see that or learn about that in the next couple of weeks. When we have everything clear, I will make a video again that people know what's going on. I really hope that Colombia learns from the mistakes that were committed in Europe, because what happened in Europe is just a disaster. It's such a chaos. Countries opening up, then closing, quarantine. You need to have a test, 24 hours or 48 hours. And no, it's just regulation is changing every day in Europe. It's terrible. And this is for tourism, it's poison. It's a real disaster what is going on in Europe, and all the politicians and decision makers, I have to tell you that way, what you did was very, very bad. A very bad process. Opening and closing and opening a little and then partly. No, this is not a process how it should be. So I really hope that the Colombian decision makers, they decide on a way and will follow it. So what else can I say to Colombia? Wearing mask is mandatory all over Colombia. It's public transportation, walking on the street, even if you're just alone within miles. So as soon as you leave the house, facial mask. And this is probably a good thing, because like this, it's one rule and everybody can keep that in mind. It's not like different stuff and people forget and whatever. So you leave the house, face mask. That's the situation right now in Colombia. I think this is all I can tell you right now. So this is the current status. There is lots of information, but to be honest, there's nothing clear. So let's wait until we'll get more information. On this way, I send you all the best wishes, my wonderful audience, to wherever you are. Keep it safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you soon here on my channel, or even better, very soon in Colombia. All the best, yours Colombiafrank. Bye bye.